Everybody do the thing. Let your body move your feet.
Well, yeah, but Janet Device was the 9-year-old daughter of Elizabeth Device, and she was the one who Roger Nowell actually got to give evidence against the other one, so she was the one who was being led on to really convict the Pendle witches.
And since they are all in the history books, Richard Felix, how do you feel about what Derek's coming up with tonight?
Well, as you've said, they are all in the history books, I've got I'm worried about the fact that I think it's a little bit like a pot coming off the top of a boiling kettle. I think that they're following them round. I think we're dealing with something that 400 years ago was energy, and it's being unleashed, and I'm concerned about
there
them
feels
tonight.
to be
really
quite
am.
a strange atmosphere to tonight's programme compared to the last two, and I can't quite put my finger on it, almost like there's this anticipation.
Yeah, it's after the last two nights, but as I say, we are talking of evil, and we're talking of an area that is full of energy. It's charged, it's the time of year, and we've got all these evil spirits, and they're following them around, and I personally am most concerned about what may happen later.
Okay,
really
thank you very much indeed for the moment, Richard. Julian.
Thanks, David. Now, we love your psychic art. Please keep that coming to the fax number 01200 425 737. Helen in Rossshire in Scotland said, I drew this image of what I believe to be the monk you're talking about on the show tonight. Sent it to you there. Thank you very much indeed, Helen. Also, instant reaction to what's been happening to Derek. Repeated sightings of dark cloaked figure appearing behind Yvette and Derek. Phil from Colne in Northern Ireland saw a figure of a woman wearing a shawl stood right behind Derek when he seemed to become possessed. In the last few minutes, many reports coming in from people feeling a burning sensation and red marks appearing on their skin, including Steve from Lincoln, Kate from Teesside, Sharon from Kirkham and Sam from Lancaster. Lots of reaction to what's happening with David Wells. People are getting in touch. Jamie from Southampton and Rob from Tilbury can see a figure in white robes standing behind David every time he's on screen. Sophie from London keeps seeing a large orb by David's neck that keeps flashing, and a hooded monk also with David Wells. Now also, don't forget, you're going to decide where Derek, Yvette and the team are going later in the show. This is our interactive experiment. We have a room somewhere, you're going to choose it, in the hall, and what you do is you go to the website livingtv.co.uk/mosthauntedlive, you click your mouse on the room that you think is most haunted, basically. It's a psychic resonance experiment. Already 30,000 people have done this. We need as many people as possible to go online and do this so that you decide where Yvette and Derek go later on. So it's livingtv.co.uk/mosthauntedlive and go to that map. Also, if you love the show, you're going to love the competition prize we've got for you tonight. This is a tremendous prize. Tickets to come to the last Most Haunted Live, and I'll tell you more about that shortly. Let's go back to David and the vigil.
Yes, I've got breaking news. David Wells apparently has collapsed on location. Let's go and find what's happened.
David, come on, quick, come on!
David? David.
Okay.
All right. 2 seconds. Come here. Oh, sorry, Derek, sorry. No problem. No problem, no problem. Right, 2 seconds, 2 seconds. 2 seconds, come here, David. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright. Right, guys, I want to stand him up and I want to walk him out, alright? You have a problem? No? Is that okay? Is that alright? Yeah? Right, excuse me. Excuse me, right, David, stand up. Sorry.
Leave it clear for Andy to get out, guys. What's going on there? We'll find out from Yvette just in a minute what's been going on. But I think whilst we reposition, whilst we find out where what's happening to David, make sure that David is okay. We'll go back to Julian with news of tonight's competition.
David, wasn't it strong? People have been saying they've been seeing something in the room with David Wells. We had lots of reaction to that, and then as we said it on air, yes, there we were. Quite
I
amazing.
agree, and also I have to say that David Wells I thought was really interesting last night, and I'm excited to see what will happen.
Exactly. Now, would you like to come to Most Haunted Live? If you would, it's December the 14th is the date. We're going to give you tickets. We're also going to give you bed and breakfast and travel expenses to get there. Really lovely prize. If you like going to Most Haunted and being here, we'd love to see you in December. Here is the question. Very, very hard one. Which comedian featured in a Most Haunted special at Belgrave Hall? Okay, which comedian featured in a Most Haunted special at Belgrave Hall? Was it A, Vic Reeves, B, Jack D, or C, Eddie Izzard? Now, if you'd like to come to Most Haunted Live, you get to your phone now. The lines close at 11 o'clock, so you've got to get to the phone right now. 09015 339910, or if you're a Sky viewer, press that red button right now to join us in December. Calls will cost you £1. We look forward to seeing you. David, back to you.
Thank you very much indeed. Well, I can tell you all sorts of things are happening at the location, but what we're going to do is take a very short break, and then we'll fill you in on exactly what's going on. It's extremely odd.
Okay, we're back down here in the cellar. David Wells is here with us now. You're fine. You didn't cut yourself, did you?
No, I didn't.
No. Now, okay, we're going to have a look now because the webcam actually caught what actually happened to you. Okay. So if we can look at that now, everybody at home can see exactly what happened to David. Oh my God, I can only hear that in my ear. I can only hear it and it sounds horrible. What was happening? Because you said to me on the walkie-talkie that you had a man with you?
Yeah, I know. I was communing with him fine and he seemed okay, you know. But there was glimpses of his face in the mirror and he was talking and he just said to me, "You've no need for the mirror. Put the mirror down and cover it up." So I put the mirror down and I covered it up because he seemed offended by it, to be honest. And I was just talking to him and all of a sudden he stepped aside and from nowhere a female energy came in. The word witch was like witch, and the next thing I know my face was on the table and I was grasping for the walkie-talkie and the mirror was in pieces.
Who do you think that witch was? Did you have any names?
In fact, it was like a second and you know, it was just a second. She just got on me and the next thing I know I was face down in broken glass.
So you didn't see her?
No, not at all. From nowhere. She came from behind me.
Okay. So now you said, Derek, whilst this was happening, you mentioned Anne Shepherd.
Just prior to David.
So who do you think? Do you think it was her?
Most definitely. Anne Shepherd made the threat. Sam, when we were up on the stairs, was moments beforehand, had said, "Derek, warn everyone in the crew, yourself included. Anne Shepherd is going to start very soon with one, and she's aiming to go." And then you screamed out. It was seconds later. You heard it, Ivy.
I know.
It's Anne Shepherd, David, that was here with you. Anne Shepherd, a witch.
That wouldn't surprise me. It was just the word witch, and that's the last thing I heard.
Yes.
Female voice. Yeah. And it was her voice that said it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, what we're going to do now is we need to find out where we're going for the rest of the investigation. Is everybody happy to carry on?
Yes.
Yeah. You are?
Yeah.
Yeah? Happy?
Let's get him.
How is it?
Home.
Huh?
I'm going home, I've had enough.
How are you feeling? Seriously though, how are you feeling?
I'm pretty nervous at the moment, in all honesty. Yeah. If it gets any worse, I don't know, I might call it a day, I think. I don't know, I might wander off somewhere on my own.
If it does get any worse, I don't know how I'll react, to be honest with you.
How's everybody else? Anybody else feeling strange?
It's not nice. We've been upstairs. We heard so much happen from, from what was happening with Derek upstairs, and you've got David downstairs. It seems to be the same entity is going through these floors at people like that, and that isn't nice, especially what happened last night. I mean,
Okay.
we're all a bit nervous because of that.
Okay.
And I think we're all still a bit nervous now.
All right. Well, now it's up to basically the audience at home to let us know where we're going to go to next. So I think, Julian, you know where we're going.
We certainly do, Yvette. Thank you very much for that. So through the programme this evening, you've been deciding where Yvette and Derek and the team are going to go, and I've just been looking at the figures, and so's Matthews as well. So the question is, through our psychic resonance experiment, did you decide, for example, on the main staircase? Would it be the ballroom? In fact, it is. And that is the place. And I've got the map here, and looking at it here, it's the master's room. So Yvette, I hope you can hear me. You're off to the master's room on the first floor.
The master's room on the first floor.
If you go off there, I ought to say the people in the audience agreed on that as well here in the studio.
Oh gosh, right, okay. Well, we're going to make our way over to that position now, okay?
Yep, good luck.
Okay, thank you.
David,
right, okay,
back to you.
Rico now.
Okay, thank you very much. I have to say, I'm absolutely amazed by what's happened to David Wells tonight. Matthew Smith, what I want to do is, before you comment on it, I do want to just see it once again, because for me, it is so out of character from David Wells. Don't say anything yet. Don't say anything yet. Let's see that clip once more.
Oh my God, who are you? Who are you?
It's absolutely.
Oh my God, who are you? Who are you? Smashes mirror.
Exactly, because before, I think we went to the break before, and you sort of said, "Oh, there's something's happened about the mirror," and I'm thinking, "Oh, someone smashed the mirror," and all that melee. Yeah, someone's knocked it off the table. So when you said you're going to show it, I thought, well, okay, I'm waiting for something to happen, and that was what I was expecting.
It wasn't what I was expecting.
I've now spent a few hours sitting next to David, and he's a very gentle person. He's very empathic. He's talking. It was completely out of character. So I'd be very keen to talk to him more about what was going on there. I don't know what was going through his mind.
I find that very, very frightening.
So it was rather bizarre.
Bizarre? Yes, very bizarre indeed. There'll be more psychic revelations and paranormal secrets will be uncovered in this show after this break. Of David Wells as he is normally, so I don't really know quite what to make of that. But let's go and find out what our historians might think. And as you know, we have asked the audience at home to do.
What was happening? Because you said to me on the walkie-talkie that you had a man with you.
Yeah, I know. I was communing with him fine. He seemed okay, but there was glimpses of his face in the mirror, and he was talking, and he just said to me, "You've no need for the mirror. Put the mirror down and cover it up." So I put the mirror down and I covered it up because he seemed offended by it, to be honest. And I was just talking to him, and all of a sudden he stepped aside, and from nowhere a female energy came in. The word witch was like witch, and the next thing I know, my face was on the table, and I was grasping for the walkie-talkie, and the mirror was in pieces.
Who do you think that witch was? Did you have any names?
It was like a second, and it was just a second. She just got on me. And the next thing I know, I was face down in broken glass.
You didn't see her?
No, not at all. From nowhere. She came from behind me.
Okay. So, now you said, Derek, whilst this was happening, you mentioned Anne Shepherd.
Just prior to David.
So who do you think it was her?
Most definitely. Anne Shepherd had made the threat. Sam, when we were up on the stairs, was moments beforehand, had said, Derek, warn everyone in the crew, yourself included. Anne Shepherd is going to start very soon with one, and she's determined to go. And then you screamed out. It was seconds later, you heard it, did you?
I know. That
It's
was
Anne
so
Shepherd,
worrying.
David, that was here with you. Anne Shepherd, a witch.
That wouldn't surprise me. The word, it was just the word, witch, and that's the last thing I heard.
Yes.
Female voice,
Yeah.
and it was her voice that said it.
Yeah.
Okay, well what we're going to do now is we need to find out where we're going for the rest of the investigation. Is everybody happy to carry on?
Yes.
You are?
Yeah.
Yeah? Happy?
Let's go.
How is it? Huh?
I'm going home, I've got enough.
How are you feeling? Seriously though, how are you feeling?
I'm pretty nervous at the moment, in all honesty. Yeah. If it gets any worse, I don't know, I might call it a day, I don't know, I might wander off somewhere on my own. If it does get any worse, I don't know how I'll react, to be honest with you.
How's everybody else? Anybody else feeling strange?
It's not nice. We've been upstairs. We heard so much happen from what was happening with Derek upstairs, and you've got David downstairs. It seems to be the same entity is going through these floors at people like that, and that isn't nice, especially what happened last night. I mean, we're all a bit nervous because of that.
Okay.
And I think we're all still a bit nervous now.
Alright, well now it's up to basically the audience at home to let us know where we're going to go to next. So I think Julian, you know where we're going.
We certainly do, Yvette. Thank you very much for that. So through the programme this evening, you've been deciding where Yvette and Derek and the team are going to go, and I've just been looking at the figures, and so's Matthews as well. So the question is, through our psychic resonance experiment, did you decide, for example, on the main staircase? Would it be the ballroom? In fact, it is. And that is the place. And I've got the map here, and looking at it here, it's the master's room. So Yvette, I hope you can hear me, you're off to the master's room on the first floor.
The master's room on the first floor.
You go off there. Also, the people in the audience agreed on that as well here in the studio.
Oh gosh, right, okay. Well, we're going to make our way over to that position now, okay?
Yep, good luck.
Okay, thank you.
David, back to you.
Rico now.
Okay, thank you very much. I have to say, I'm absolutely amazed by what's happened to David Wells tonight. Matthew Smith, what I want to do is, before you comment on it, I do want to just see it once again, because for me, it is so out of character from David Wells. Don't say anything yet. Don't say anything yet. Let's see that clip once more.
Oh my God, who are you? Who are you?
It's absolutely.
Oh my God, who are you? Who are you? Smashes mirror.
Exactly, because before, I think we went to break before and you sort of said, oh, there's, something happened about the mirror, and I'm thinking, oh, someone smashed the mirror and all that, and they're like, yeah, someone's knocked it off the table. So when you said you were going to show her, I thought, well, okay, I'm waiting for it to happen, and that wasn't what I was expecting.
It wasn't what I was expecting.
I've now spent a few hours sitting next to David, and, he's a very gentle person, he's very empathic, he's tough, and it was completely out of character, so I'd be very keen to talk to him more about what was going on there. I don't know what was going through his mind.
I find that very, very frightening.
So it was rather bizarre.
Bizarre? Yes, very bizarre indeed. There'll be more psychic revelations and paranormal secrets will be uncovered in this show after this break.
Who are you?
I've seen that 3 times and I find that incredibly unnerving. It's extraordinary, and the reason it's so extraordinary is because it's so out of character of David Wells as he is normally, so I don't really know quite what to make of that. But let's go and find out what our historians might think. And as you know, we have asked the audience at home to do this remote viewing experiment, our audience here as well. and they have chosen one of the master's rooms. Is there any significance to that?
Well, it might well be, according to the tradition, one of the reasons for Peg being cursed by the mistress was that she had an affair with the master, and the mistress was furious, and that's when she placed the curse on her and said, I hope you break your neck when you go to draw water.
Because of the affair, so this room might be significant?
According to one of the traditions, yes.
Okay, anything else, Richard?
Well, there is another reason, possibly, that actually the mistress and the butler actually took Peg out and threw her in the river. They never found her body, and I wonder if that's why she haunts the place.
But what relevance would that have with the master's room?
Only the fact that she probably had an affair with him, and it was obviously in that room.
Could she have been dragged out from that room?
I doubt it.
Okay.
I would think she'd have been dragged out from the servants' quarters, to be honest with you.
Thank you for the moment, Julian.
Thanks, David. Well, you've got about 10 minutes left to get through on the competition, so you've got to get involved right now if you want to be at the last night of Most Haunted Live in December. That's the 14th of December, the date for your diary if you're a winner. The prize is tickets to be with us at the location somewhere in the northwest. You also get bed and breakfast for the night and travel expenses as well. VIP treatment when you get here. Meet all the team. We're looking forward to seeing you. It could be you. So all you have to do is answer this question, okay? We want to know, please, which comedian featured in a Most Haunted special at Belgrave Hall? Was it A, Vic Reeves, B, Jack D, or C, Eddie Izzard? Now, if you know the answer to that, get on the phone right now and dial 09015 339910, or if you're a Sky viewer, press that red button right now. Be a winner, be a VIP at Most Haunted Live, the last night of the December programme on December the 14th. Calls will cost you £1, by the way. Good luck. Get dialing. David.
Now, what's about to happen is completely up to you, the audience at home, because you have chosen to send our team tonight to one of the master's room, while the team are now assembling at that room. So let's go over and find out what happens tonight.
Okay, we're walking towards this is the master's room. Now, during the break and all the time in the studio, we've managed to set up a table in here, and we'll talk about that in a minute. Now, Derek, as you come into this room here,
yes.
This room is significant with the lady that you mentioned earlier on, Peg O'Neill.
Yes.
I just wondered, maybe as we're in this room, if you could possibly let us know if you can pick up on any atmosphere in here, any presence that are here with us now.
Well, you see, as we come into this atmosphere, the conditions, you see, again, it's in this ether here, in the residual energy as well, of the conditions of liaison, if you like, you know, two people talking at given times and being in each other's company, and you know, is the picture wrong? What, you know, what is being portrayed? Someone being very anxious, a personality being very anxious, to be blamed for something that is really an illusion. It's not really what it
Yes.
seems to be.
Okay. Well, we've set up this table here. Now, yesterday everybody saw us do the glass divination.
Yeah.
But Kieran, do you want to explain what it is that we're going to try here? We're taking it a step further, aren't we?
Yeah, hopefully we're going to take it.
Starkey. It's conditions belonging to this area, and
Who's Starkey?
it's the master.
Okay.
It's the master.
Shall we see if we can communicate with him here?
Yes,
Okay.
please.
Go on,
yes.
Kieran.
Okay, so yeah, we're hoping to take the glass pushing stage further. This is very rough and ready, basically thought of this today, but essentially we've got words around the edge of the table, and they're words from the language or the dialect of the time that the spirits are focused on from this particular location. I've chosen these words, and only I know the meaning of these words.
Okay.
So I'm going to direct questions,
Okay.
and I'll make a note of the
Shall we
answers.
sit down,
And
Carl?
we'll just see if it works.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Kath? Okay. Comfortable? Yeah?
Yeah.
Happy, Carl?
You're right, yeah.
Yeah. I'm a bit worried about you, Carl. I know. Okay. Now, we're relying on you totally, Kieran, because
Okay.
no idea what questions to ask. Should we just put our fingers off and start off talking
Yeah,
like we
just
would
start
normally?
off like you would normally, and I'll direct you to ask questions. We'll see how it goes for the first few questions. If
Okay.
it doesn't seem to be working, then we'll leave it aside.
Okay. Okay. You okay?
I can't actually see the words.
I can't see any of the words.
Well, that's
now.
better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Suits me.
What was the name of the woman who you, the witch?
Anne Shepherd.
Anne
It'll be
Shepherd.
emblazoned in my mind forever.
Okay. Are there any spirit people here in this room with us? If there are, please can you try and communicate with us now by moving this glass?
You just woke up.
If you can, please try and move this glass. Use our collective energy straight away. Please try and move this glass now for us, if you can.
Oh
Please,
dear.
can you come forward, use our energies here, and move this glass as a sign of yes, you can hear my voice. Anne Shepherd, can you hear my voice? If you can, please move the glass. If there are any witches here in this house, this building, please move this glass for us now. Are there any spirit people here, astral beings here in this building that can hear my voice? Is Richard here? Is there a monk here? Anybody at all? If you'd like to talk to us, you must move this glass for us now. You must move the glass for us now as a sign of yes, you want to speak to us. Please try hard. Please come forward. Please move the glass for us now if you
I
want
haven't
to talk to us.
slept yet. Well, I have.
We can only communicate with you if you move this glass.
I had to get
Please try very hard.
something
Move the
from the
glass for us
hospital,
now.
so
Move the glass if you can hear my voice. Anne Shepherd, you hurt my friend David. Don't be a coward. Come and talk to us here now. Come and move this glass, Anne, if you can hear my voice. Do you want to try, Carl? Anne Shepherd, Richard. Oh, who's pushing it?
Anne Shepherd, are you here?
Wait.
Anne Shepherd, if you're powerful, then you're so dark and nasty. Show yourself to us. Clear this room. Make us all run out. You only have to show yourself to us. Start by moving this glass. Anne Shepherd, are you here? Not very much for someone so powerful.
Do you want us to ask questions now?
Yeah. Can you explain to the spirit that you've got words? She should understand the words.
That's just moving so slowly. Oh, how weird. That is so horrible. It is.
How many words have you got?
5.
5 words. And there are 5 words around this table. Yes, there are. We would like to ask you some questions. Please answer them by putting a glass toward the word that is relevant. We do not understand these words. Please do this for us.
Ask if she can see the words.
Can you see the words?
Oh, God, it's really weird. It's so different from yesterday. It's so heavy.
That's like almost like a...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's ask a question. Yeah. Go on.
First question. A control question. It might sound silly. Control question. Are you female? Sounds funny, but it's just a control question to start with. See if she understands the word.
Do you want to ask her?
Charles waiting for your glass.
you want me to ask it? Yeah. Are you female? If you are, please can you move the glass?
Are you a witch?
Are you a witch?
Okie doke.
Okay.
Are you with others?
Are you with others?
No, you can ask questions then if you want to ask really.
Do you understand the words that are written on this table? Oh, that's a good start. Oh, yeah. Were you with us last night? Were you with us last night?
Can I ask a question which
Yeah.
is relevant to the movement of the glass now?
Yeah.
Ask her, what do you want us to do? Stay or go?
What do you want us to do? Do you want us to stay or go? Do you want us to stay or go? Take the glass to the relevant word on the table. Do you want us to stay or go? How many others are with you? Are there 2? 3? 3. So what's the 11th century? Are you from the 11th century? Are you from the 12th century? 13th century? 14th century? 15th century? 16th century? 16th century. No. Very weak. But strong, but it's weird. Yeah. Okay. Okay. When she died? When they died? Yeah?
Well, she said she's from the 16th century, so yeah, we can
Okay.
yeah.
Want to find out when you died? 16, what, all the way through? Alright, sorry. Tell me when you died. 1610? 16th century? So that's 1500s. 1510? 1520? 1530? 1540? 1550? 1560? 1570? 1580? 1590? 1600s? 1610? 1620? 1630? 1630. Okay. Sorry, I didn't understand what you said.
And then 1630.
No, blimey. 1631, 1632, 1633, 1634, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Not me. No. Okay.
Okay. She doesn't seem to be focusing on the words.
Okay.
Doesn't seem to be focusing
Can
on
you
the words.
understand the words around this table if you can? Can you move this glass for us? No. She did say
Yeah,
this before. Okay. What do you want us to do now?
There have been some correct answers and some illogical and incorrect answers in terms of looking at where the glass is moving. So I think there must be some sort of confusion. So maybe just continue with the glass pushing, but perhaps ignore the words, and I'll just be focusing on where the glass is going.
Okay.
If the glass starts to move quite dramatically like it has done
Yeah.
would it be worth then, within that, if we get confidence with the spirit that we could then ask?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Shall I just keep asking questions? Okay. Anne Shepherd, is it you that's with us? Anne Shepherd, is it you that's with us now? You are. Anne Shepherd, have you been watching us all the time that you've been here? Anne, have you been with us all this time? Did you hurt David? Did you mean to hurt David? Do you want to hurt anybody else here in this team of people? Who do you want to hurt? Do you want to hurt? Yes? You what?
Silver lights underneath
Shut.
the table near your legs.
You what?
I've just seen like flashy orbs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Underneath the table. Because I saw them before next to the wall where Kieran stood, and I thought it might have been just my eyesight being impaired with the light from the camera. But I've just double checked it myself because I didn't want to interrupt before. I know what I've just seen. I've just seen flashy orbs down there.
Okay.
It wasn't a reflection from
No,
my
it wasn't a
torch.
reflection,
Okay.
no.
Okay. Did you kill anybody, Anne? Did you kill anybody in your lifetime, Anne? Are you proud of the things that you did? Are you proud? You're not proud. Do you want to ask questions, Carl?
I want to know why you're still here. Is it revenge? Are you not happy? Tell me, are you not happy?
Is she going to do anything to remember?
Are you intending to do anything to any member of the crew? And the crew are the people that are here in this room. Is there anyone in particular that you intend to do that to? Or just anyone you so wish?
You know what I think? Because this is quite weak, I think we should leave her. I think we should leave this and maybe we'll see how we feel. I think that's what we should do. Because it isn't very strong, but it's certainly very interesting from last night.
The only distinct strong movement was when you asked if she was going to hurt anybody, and it's the only distinct movement that actually looked as though it was going towards a particular word, and that's this word here, which you can't even see in the dark, which is A, which is yes.
Oh, is it?
18th century, and back to perhaps 16th century Lancashire dialect.
Okay. Alright. Okay, well we're going to repo David. That was interesting because the glass moved, but it was a lot weaker. Initially it was quite strong. It was a lot weaker. It has moved around, and Stuart did see some flashing lights, even though we didn't catch it on camera. But nonetheless, it was still very, very interesting.
Yes, I also think it's interesting because, of course, you at home and, of course, our studio audience here were the ones that sent the team to that room, and you actually did pick a room where something happened, which I think is extremely interesting. And ladies and gentlemen, please give them a round of applause because David Wells has come back in. David Wells, I have to say that even since you've been back in the studio, you do not look your normal self.
No, I don't feel quite my normal self yet. I have to say, I'm a bit shaken.
What do you remember of what happened?
I remember opening a dialogue with a man, with a male spirit who seemed to be a highwayman, to be honest, and though not very pleasant, he wasn't aggressive, and he wanted, and he wanted to give me a story, but he wasn't aggressive, and I was allowing him to use my voice box, and I wanted to encourage him to do that, and there was a little bit of interaction there. But he asked me to cover the mirror. He said, "Can you cover the mirror? Because you don't need the mirror." So I covered the mirror. And
what do you mean you covered it?
I covered it with a cloth which I'd used to clean it before I'd started scrying. So I covered it, and I thought, well, that's fine. And then I was starting to talk to him, and then from nowhere the word "witch" screamed in my ear, and then that's the next thing I know.
In the same voice?
No, it was a female voice. And the next thing I know, I woke up with my face in a broken mirror.
Okay, David, because you haven't seen this yet, so
I don't think
let's have a look now, once again, at what happened to David when he was in that room.
Who are you?
I don't remember any of that.
How does it make you feel to watch it back?
Yeah, a bit upset, really. I don't remember any of that at all. Got shocked.
And when you watch it back, what emotion do you feel?
I feel quite tearful, but you probably didn't see, but afterwards I was in floods of tears upstairs.
When you came back, you looked extremely drained.
I still feel drained. I feel like I've been smacked by a truck.
Matthew?
Well, I think I said at the time, it's such, it caught us all by surprise. It's, as I said before, you're such a gentle person. It's not the kind of thing you would do. I mean, you would not as if you're feeling as though you had to do anything. So I really don't know what to make of it. I mean,
you know, there are
I don't doubt it's a very genuine experience. I really can see that David is very disturbed by seeing it and experiencing it, and obviously there's a period there where he doesn't remember that happening. It's very, it's very difficult to interpret, and I think it's important for David to try and think about what might be happening there.
I mean, I have to say, David, I do agree with Matthew there, because there are times on this programme where, we've become used to seeing the unexpected, and yet last night there were a couple of times I completely jumped in the air. And when I saw your clip back, it really, really unnerves me.
It unnerves me now I've seen that, because I have no recollection.
Pride, it's the second pride before you can, if something happens, you want to smash the mirror, or something makes you smash the mirror. There is a kind of something there was a bang or a click or something, and then you kind of jump. Do you have a memory of what that was, or by that then are you just completely gone?
I don't know what the noise was. Yeah, I can't remember what the noise was.
Let's close that for the moment there, okay? But we'll move things on, because as Yvette and Derek are now heading off to the next location down by the river, it's time for us to pick a member of the audience to join them on that vigil. Okay, so looking around the audience now, I can see a lot of people looking rather apprehensive. Now, what we've done, we've put all the names of our audience into our computer, and one person has been picked out at random, okay? And that person tonight, joining the investigative team at Waddow Hall, will be Melanie Baldwin. Melanie, stand up, give her a round of applause. Melanie, if you'd like to go and join Neil, he'll take you out to the investigation team. I have to say, I wouldn't want to change places with her for an awful lot of money. So Melanie Baldwin will be joining Yvette, Derek and the rest of the team as they visit the site of Peg O'Nell's horrific death. And then they'll hunt for the beast of Pendle. What will happen? We'll see you in a few minutes after this break. So much has happened over the last 3 nights, and tonight is no exception. Now, just before the break, we saw David Wells apparently communicating with a spirit that he felt was a highwayman. He was then in the middle of this communication when he then smashed the mirror on his head before he collapsed and was taken out, which is extraordinary stuff. And the thing about where we are is this location is odd, because whilst they've been researching this location, our team have uncovered a startling take on the whole of this region, the Pendle Hill region, because in much of the literature about this area, there are references to the ley line activity. Now, as you probably know, ley lines are thought to be ancient lines of energy which connect old sites like stone circles and burial chambers. So what we thought we'd do is have a look. So this is the map of the local area right here. Okay, there's the local map. And then if we put on there the nearest ancient sites, there they are. Okay, and as you can see, if you draw a line from all of those sites, it indicates a focal point on the highest point of Pendle Hill where we are. Does that explain, David Wells, in some way why we're seeing so much, or what we appear to be so much paranormal activity?
I think it could go some way, but there is a combination. Remember, we've got powerful women, we've got Halloween, the veil's at its thinnest, and now we've got these energy surges. It's a combination.
What do you think of ley lines? I've asked you that before in a previous show.
Can you guess what my answer might be? I don't think there's anything to suggest ley lines or anything paranormal. Well, there's a lot of
Why, because
tradition.
you don't know it or you don't understand
Well,
it?
I don't think there's any evidence to suggest that there's anything paranormal or anything to make of them. I think there's this tradition there, there's history about people's beliefs.
Are ley lines important?
I think they're important, yeah. I think that they are very important.
Okay. Do you feel, though, that it's the culmination, as you were saying, the ley lines and also the culmination of the sort of people that they seem to be encountering?
It definitely is. It's like a great big sort of cosmic soup. Right?
Sorry?
It's like a big cosmic soup.
Okay. And I have to say I'm surprised that we've reached this point tonight, because I thought nothing could beat last night, and yet what we've seen tonight I think is incredibly intriguing. Would you not say that?
It is, again, I think the most startling thing again is what we saw with David, because that was so out of character. There's other things happening again, and it does feel as though the things are building up. You mentioned before this very different tone tonight. To me, it's one of apprehension. I think the whole team is very apprehensive, perhaps given what happened last night, thinking it may get repeated tonight.
Okay. Well, Yvette and Derek are presently at Waddow Hall. This is a beautiful Tudor building on the site of the River Ribble. Now, on the banks of the river is a willow, and under the willow is a well, and the well hides its own sad and wretched story.
Between the house and the notorious River Ribble, Peg O'Nell's well lies hidden beneath the branches of a sinister willow. It was here that some say Peg met her grisly death. Her crying form is often seen on the river, and lights and sounds hover near the well. The legendary headless statue which stands next to the well is said to move and change colour. It seems Peg O'Nell is still angry.
Our investigation continues because Yvette and Derek are now at the well side. They're ready to investigate. Yvette, what are you feeling there now you're there?
Well, it's funny, we're actually here down right by the well, and it actually feels, it is very spooky down here. Normally when you're outside, you don't feel as worried, but we are all quite worried around here, and I can't put my finger on why. Kieran, what were we saying about air pressure?
Well, I was taking measurements of the air pressure in the hall, and it was averaging about 998 kPa. Out here, it's gone up by about 4 or 5, and there is some research to show that people start to feel lightheaded or pressure on their head. It's a possibility it might be down to air pressure. So
okay, fine, yeah. All right, Derek, we're standing right by the water. There's a well here.
Yes.
Are you picking up any connection?
Oh, yes. Well, when I say yes, since the moment we stood here, mental impressions were coming on. You know, Ivy, as we walked this way, it was like as if, as a group, we were following two spirit ladies. And the two ladies, at times, come here in conference. And, you know, these two ladies, it's like as if one, here in this area, for some reason, I've got this, like, empathy, this feeling of sorrowfulness, this feeling of, you know, if I could make up for what I've done, I would do it. I want to prove to you. And it's like saying, I want to prove to you, Peg. I want to prove to you, Peg. Oh, now, you know, I feel so remorseful in my heart for what I've done, what I've said. It's like as if she's blaming herself. She's blaming herself.
Who is it?
Who is this person, please, that's blaming herself? It's the mistress.
Oh, the mistress.
It's the mistress.
What's her name?
Come on. Sam keeps on saying Mistress Starkey. Go on, Sam. Give me a bit more. You want to touch? Okay. What? What is it? Okay. It should be up. It should be taller. What? Yes. Who did what? Who broke it? Who took it off? He was angry. He was angry, and he's taken her head off. What head? What are you talking about? Who what? Touch it again, okay. Oh, yeah, okay. Okay. It's a head. It's a head. It is a head.
Who took the head off?
Who took the head off? was a man who was angry. It was jealous rage. He was angry because of Peg O'Neill. Yeah? This is in memory of Peg. This is in memory of Peg. And he lopped her head off.
Who's he? Who's the man?
Who is this man? Keeps on saying the master's main man. The master's main man? Or was it the master? Is that what you're trying to say, Sam? I can't quite make what he's talking about. Peg. Peg, the mistress. The mistress had this in a remorseful way to try and say she's sorry to Peg. To say sorry to Peg O'Neill. That's why she's sorry. Yes, she did learn the truth later. That no, Peg was not with the master. And when she found this truth, that remorse came to her heart and her mind. And she had this built in memory of Peg O'Neill.
Okay.
When was it built? When was it?
Yeah, when was it put
When
here?
was this built, please? It looks like 1628. 1600 and I feel it's 28.
You're right.
Yes.
Yeah?
And the crying. They meet here, Evie. The two spirit ladies meet here. See what? She has not left a curse with the waters. Peg has not left the curse with the waters. It is not true. It is not true. She wishes this to be known.
Let's go over to the water.
Come on, stay with me, Angie. Stay with us. Stay with us.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, Evie.
Are you alright?
There are many people, many souls have gone into the water, and it is not because of Peg. It is not an offering. It is not Peg. She wants this straightened out. Bless you, love. Bless you. Come closer. She's with us.
Is she?
Yes. She wants it cleared. This case, it is not so. It is not so.
Where is she?
Please tell she's at the back of me.
Where? She's right here.
Here. And can I bless you? And she said, it's not so. Please, you people. It's not so. I did not. And they did this every year, plus the 7. Every year, plus the 7. The 7, no. People who lost their lives here in water was when the floods, no, not me. The floods took them away. The floods took them away.
Is she
The
pleased?
monk.
Is she
the
pleased
monk.
that you're saying this?
Yes.
She is.
Yes.
Does that
Please
mean-
tell the people. Please tell people truth. Please tell people truth. I walk here. The mistress, she is pleased with me. I'm pleased with the mistress. We know the truth. I'm still in service to the mistress.
So she's still trapped. She's still trapped.
Yes, a little.
So
The
she
trapped
needs
in the
help.
yes. We'll have to help the two ladies, Evie. We will help the two ladies,
Okay.
Sam.
Do you want to go from here and go back to the house?
Yes.
And maybe we can do that there.
Yes.
I think that's what we'll do, David. If you can hear me, we're going to go back towards the house. I think
The horseman comes here.
the horseman.
He's along the bank. He comes along the bank.
Who's the horseman?
Ned.
Ned who?
Ned. Who, please? Is that movement? Is that...
I saw that.
Going across.
I saw
You
that.
saw it, didn't
I
you?
saw
It
it
went
right
from
by
that
that
tree,
tree.
and it's gone behind there.
Yes, I did. It was like a figure
Ned
of white.
King.
I saw a figure of
Ned.
white there.
Ned King. Ned King!
I saw that.
You saw it, didn't you?
I did. It was a figure of white, and it
Yes.
moved across there.
And it moved at speed.
John, did you see anything?
No, because there was a delay.
As long as you saw it, Evie,
I
because it was
saw
very
it with
strong.
my own eyes.
As I was talking
I
about.
thought someone was walking, just walking
Yes.
along.
This is Ned King. He's off his horse.
Should we ask and see if there's anybody out there? Andy, can you shout over and see, can you see anything or know if there's anybody over there?
What we've seen in Belgium, we've had over there anyway. The police over there. There's no one over there. We've got both night lights.
It's a spirit man. It's him. It's Ned.
Torches him.
Nick, cover the site, please.
Anything?
Again, we've got no pickup from that anyway. We've got space night sights on, but still clear on that side.
Okay.
You saw
I
it.
did.
Yes.
That was amazing. I honestly thought that was someone walking along just there by the
Yes.
trees.
Yes.
Thermal imaging, would that pick it up?
Thermal imager is back over there. It would blank out probably in this temperature because it's all
Of the
quite
same,
cool,
yeah.
Pick up a body if someone was over
It would pick up a body, yeah. I can run back and get it. Yeah.
Don't worry. Okay, gosh. So you think that was Ned King?
Yes, because she was talking about it. The highwayman. He's a highwayman. He's off his horse. And he comes here regular. Ned King. That was him running.
Good grief. That's amazing. I really did see that. Please join us after the break. I saw somebody walking there.
Oh, yes.
Oh, it's unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Welcome back to the world's largest live ghost hunt. This programme has really caught your imagination at home. Thank you for all your emails.
Baby Bull, my favourite. How are you? Bit nausea, but I'm alright other than that. Thing. Yes, that is the third night of Most Haunted Live. It was absolutely amazing that night. I remember it well when I was recording it. How is my dear sister doing? We have got a quiz tonight. looking forward to that. I have actually missed my quizzes. Oh, you done the running around duty? Yeah. Funnily enough, when I was walking like I wasn't out of breath or anything. Well, I was, but it's like I kept up with Gary, because I know he walks really fast, a bit faster than me, and he doesn't have to stop for me. He didn't have to do that today. Which is strange, but true. Sent me? Oh, right, I see. That's to hold your arm up, or hand, rather. That helps a lot. Yeah, it helps. I remember when, like I said before, like I just said, I remember when I first had my leg done in, I had to have a huge pillow, and it helped loads, but very uncomfortable still. Because I broke my femur, my left femur. That is why I have to sometimes have two sets of my PJ bottoms underneath my normal trousers. That is one reason. Because it keeps it, when it's cold, it'll keep it warm. So yeah, I get where you're coming from on And believe it or not, I have fractured my left wrist. That was only because of a stupid guy at school. He was winding me up, something chronic. I don't know what it was over, but I basically chased him around the school. And
Hiya.
Hi.
Who's that? Hiya, Tara. Hiya, Cole. Da, da, da. Oh, you finished the road and nearly done the bridge.
Nearly done this bit too.
Hello, kitty cat. You had a good sleep? Ooh. Hi, Trouble. I'm not in any trouble whatsoever.
No, he went with me to get me meds, so...
Yep.
That was true, wasn't it? Because I normally am behind you quite far away.
What?
But today I was like...
I have to keep stopping and waiting for you.
Yeah,
You
but
walk
you
so
have to
slowly.
today. I didn't have to do that.
Yeah. You want some treats? Ooh, yeah, get some of these.
Yay! Found a piece for the tower.
You man. Hey?
Found a piece for the tower.
There you go. Good girl. Chew it then.
Chew it. Do up, chew up, chew up, chew up. Yeah, as I was saying, yeah, pass. Wait until
That's it. Last bit. All done. Good girl. What is it?
it's to rest her hand on.
Oh, right.
It's like an armrest.
Huh. I see. That's why I have to buy that wrist rest. For that keyboard. My wrist absolutely kills without a wrist rest.
It helps.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I did my wrist in, fractured my wrist. Stupidly.
That was from Wanking Tramps.
No, it was not. I fractured my wrist. You daft git.
Did you make your trifle?
Yeah, it's in the
You
fridge.
put your sprinkly bits. Oh yeah, you made a trifle. There you go. You've got loads of them to eat.
I wanted to finish what I was going to say now. I've forgotten what I was going to say.
I can't remember what you was going to say.
Well, no, because you made me forget.
Hi, Erin. Yes, sunshine. It's been sunny today.
It has been. It was warm too.
Well,
Makes a change.
it was warm today.
Bit of spring.
It's not like these like that, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Excuse me. Is there another lamppost along here? You see, you've got one there. There's one there. Ah, is that it? Nope. Nope.
Is it me or this has been coloured in?
No, it's blue. It's not been coloured in.
It looks like it's been coloured.
I wish. I wish. How you doing, Erin? Look, you're all well.
You and then?
Yeah. That bit must be there. Oh, alright then. That bit's not there then. Bugger! Just chilling out. Oh, how many pieces have you put together now? I haven't got a clue.
Pass.
Hi, Nicole!
Pass on that question.
We make a shopping list for Thursday. We need bacon. We've got no bacon.
Tasting.
Well, we haven't.
I know we haven't. Done quite a bit since I started it though.
Oh, don't say. It's all shiny. See? Well, put your hand over it. It's a bridge.
There you go. You can just see it because there's a glare. See, I did a bit more last night on it and I was like, better stop before I get carried away. Haha. That was doing my head in. And that one.
Where's the picture?
Yeah.
Bottom right. Something's not right here.
What ain't right?
Because there's only two boats.
There's a boat. There's a boat. That's the boat there.
No, it's not, because that's round bottom. That shouldn't even be there. That's the bottom of this boat. Look, V. That's the bottom of that boat. in the middle. That should be over here.
Alright.
That, I bet you, yeah, that ain't right. So look, you can even see from that that's not meant to connect to there. So that needs taking off. Yeah, so you know that bit's right. There, look. Look, look, look. Look, look, look. See? Now that's right. Now that bit should, in theory, go there. And then them bits. Now it's right. I thought then, why has it got 3 fucking bolts? There's only 2. Right.
And then I can do the same with up there.
Spring cleaning while motivated. Not barnacle, keeping visual work, curing meats and kick-sitting with our dogs. What? Trying to keep the winter blues, but the work portion isn't helping. The winter blues. Cabin fever.
Cabin fever.
Have a short of kick-sitting experience of your curious, Gary. Oh, have a look. Winter blues. I'm trying to stay right away from ignorant people. I'll just stop going in lives. Working wonders. You don't go in them. I've reduced my YouTube live engagement level. That's what I've done, Erin. Not there, I can't be hollered about. If I'm not there, I can't be talked about. So I'll just stop going in them.
And that's true.
I'm sick of this shit.
Give him the ammo.
Oh, I'll just stay away. Yeah, I'll just stay the fuck away. No skin off my nose, not me who loses a watch time. And the views, doesn't ask me.
That's their problem.
Sandwiches. Anne-Marie's one of the only comment sections decent folks.
Oh, bless you, Erin. Thank you.
Yeah, we don't have any. Well,
We don't do drama.
well,
We just play games and have
the
fun.
only time we do drama is if we're being fucking talked about.
Yeah, that's the only time that we do it. Other than that, we just chill out, have fun, and have a good laugh.
Yeah, we've really got the tickets today for the quiz tonight.
Yep.
So, what's that?
I just got to do the 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. What do you call it?
Should I ask for an autograph? Yeah, can I send the autograph?
We just out here having fun. And chill out. Chillax. That's why I do these puzzles too, so chills you out.
Huh. Is that it? Yeah! Woo! I found a bit. A lamp.
Yeah.
That's it. I specialise in drama. Consider me a fan. Ah. Right, I've just stopped doing it. Now, it's just, I can't be arsed with it.
It's too much.
Yeah. They want to carry on, they'll just wreck the channels.
Yeah, exactly. So it's their fault, their problem. They're the one that's doing it. They dig themselves a bigger hole. So leave them to it.
They have to get a bigger shovel.
Leave them bloody to it.
I've actually got to play on my new computer for the first time properly.
Yeah, I'm sure that's coloured in.
It's not coloured in, there isn't a blue in it. It's because of the water. The water's in the background. The trees are there in the foreground.
Oh, it just looks like that it's been coloured.
I'll colour it in for you, or paint it all white if you want. Paint the whole thing.
That would help.
It'd help. I don't think it would.
No. No, it won't help.
We'll go and get a can of spray paint. We'll be done in about 2 minutes.
Yeah. I got pins in it. My leg has gone to sleep. My leg has gone to sleep. Well, my foot mainly. No, if we don't give them the ammo, that will be up down to them. Trousers are falling down. Just a little bit. A little bit more. Hi, Mo Style. How you doing? Excuse me. Sorry, I bet. Yeah, I have indeed. Oh, you can see it now. Na, 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 na. They don't like it. They got burger roast too. Where is it? There it is. There you go now. You know what? I'm just happy that I've got me true friends, got me real friends, and got me close friends, and that's all that matters. And we have a good old laugh, can't we? Hey? No. There we go. No matter what we do, we have a good old laugh. That's the main thing. There it is! Found it! Yay! That was doing my head in. Okay, Erin, have a... whatever it is you're going to be doing, take care of yourself, my sweet. At the end of the day, we are one. As I was saying about me wrist injury that I had, my one of the not boyfriend, but one of the boys that were winding me up, something chronic, and what happened was I was chasing him, Huh? I was chasing him around the bloody school, and then I slipped on the
Hey, Mostar.
yeah. So
Yeah, he's coming there. Yeah. So your next key is to find the next bridge.
yeah, but I've found that base. So those two pieces that were doing my heading.
Yeah. Yeah. Hello. Got a broken thumb on my left hand. And Marie's got a pic of it.
Yes, I do.
She did.
Let's show it. That was a start. Before she had the up. And that was after. Yeah, that was bad. Not good. Yay! this little bit and then I'll call it in a second. Right, okay, I'm gonna call it in a bit. In a minute. Yep, I'm gonna call it. Right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll see you guys later on, and we'll have our quiz night, and we'll have loads of fun. See you guys later on. Lots of love. Take care of yourselves. Bye now, everybody. Bye.